Everyone, this is Harshdeep. Are you? I mean, just a quick question. Are you able to hear me, or is if there is any problem, just type in chat. We can quickly start. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, I'm getting a lot of thumbs up. So good. So it's 7:01. I think I'll start with um the intros, the agenda, and as if there are more attendees who join, they can join midway. So myself, I'm Harshdeep. I'm the founder and CEO of Legitt AI. I have almost 15 years of experience in enterprise applications, consulting for CIO, CTO kind of advisory roles. Then since last almost 10 years, I've been in the startup world. First worked with a venture capital fund, then built two companies, and this is my third company that we've been building. So with me is Ravi. Ravi, quick introduction before we get into the details.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. I'm Ravi. I'm a technical aspect of Legitt AI. I'm the CTO and other co-founder that has mentioned. I have almost 20 years on technology side of large customers across the globe, including likes of World Bank, UN, and Honda, and so on. That's all.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So to set the expectations right, I have shared. I'm also sharing a presentation. It's a small one. So what we will do in this discussion, I would call it more of a discussion than a demo or a webinar, is that we will discuss a business use case, which is very very important for say small businesses especially, but yes, can be the same scenario for larger or bigger businesses. We'll take the use case of right from onboarding a customer to how to engage, how to increase the closure rates, how to kind of fasten some of the processes, and then we will quickly discuss about the Legitt AI product, how it can be useful in the whole process. And then if you have any questions, you can just maybe type it in chat or send it out to me. We can discuss on this platform. Or if you want a detailed product demo, because in this discussion, I'll not kind of focus on the product aspects, although I'll touch upon some of the functionalities at high level. But this is not a product demo, so that's for sure. If you have to say schedule a product demo or discussion on your requirements, we can do that in a separate session, one to one. So now, for small businesses or for any kind of a business, what does the business want? Okay, it is revenue. Okay, what does it want more? If I have to candidly discuss, people will say they want more revenue. Okay, so now there are finer aspects of one, how to generate this revenue; two, how to deliver the products or services that the customer has requested for; three, how to ensure that these products or services are delivered and the customer pays; and how to maintain that revenue, and how to get on to say increasing this revenue, or as I say, more revenue. Okay, so now one which a lot of people miss out is the lowest hanging fruit when it comes to revenue is ensuring that your existing clients, they are serviced as per the contract that you sign or as per the promise that you make with them, and then you are able to bill them on the milestones which you have agreed upon in the contract. And then if the customer is happy, which he or she should be, and we should go all out to ensure that the customer is happy, we renew the contract with the person, and track this renewal and again the milestones which are there in these contracts as a say as a sure shot source of revenue for the business. Okay. Now the second aspect is how to increase this revenue. That is from the new customers. Okay. So now a, a lot of customers or a lot of businesses, they end up spending a quite a few say amount of time and effort on uh, getting new customers versus they spend on existing customers. So always remember, it is much difficult to get a new customer versus getting a revenue from an existing customer. But if you have to increase revenue, you have to increase the number of customers, and accordingly you have to manage the leads and opportunities properly. Okay. So now that makes an end-to-end process of a customer coming in as a lead, then qualifying that lead, sending out a proposal to that customer, negotiating with that customer, converting it into an opportunity. Once the contract is the proposal is finalized by the customer, you agree to the terms and conditions, converting the proposal into a contract. You sign the contract terms with the customer, and then you manage that contract onto the platform. Okay, so that becomes your existing customer. Then there are a lot of ways that you can engage with the customers who came in as leads, but you were not able to close them as customers. So that's another aspect. Getting a Reaching out to a new prospect and generating a new lead is difficult uh, versus managing or reaching out to an existing lead. So how as a small business you manage all the leads, whether they are converted, not converted, or dropped on a single platform, convert them into opportunities, negotiate or engage with those customers on the same platform, and then convert them into paying customers, managing it at a single process. Okay. So now, what what we I have a lot of discussions with small to mid-sized businesses, including, I mean, some of them enterprise businesses, because that I'm not touching right now, because they have a lot of teams or very specialized roles within their organizations to manage different aspects. They might have a team that just generates the leads. There will be another team that nurtures those leads. Then there will be another team that works to close those leads, and then there is another team that works with the customer to sign the contract. And then there are revenue management teams or the contract management teams, and then account manager, a customer success manager. So there are a lot of teams. But the problem comes with a small business where they do not have that much human capital. They are not able to spend so much time on say different aspects of the complete life cycle. Okay. So what do small businesses do? Okay. As I mentioned, that the lowest hanging fruit when it comes to managing or ensuring ongoing revenue for the business is the existing contracts that you have signed with the customer. So first thing is to manage your existing customers. And an important aspect of managing the existing customers is the contracts that you have in place, so that you are able to manage the or build the milestones which are there, track them as per the schedule, and then even before the contract expires, you reach out to the customer to renew the contract, so that your continuity of revenue is always in place. Then the second aspect comes is to manage the leads and opportunities properly, nurture the leads, convert them into opportunities, and then convert them into paying customers. The next is, once you have uh, say converted the opportunity, you know that okay, this is my new customer, ensuring that everything is in place to sign the contract with the customer. So that's an important aspect. The last aspect that I want to touch upon is, and it's a it's a talk of the town right now, if we say so, is the artificial intelligence, which people use the acronym of AI as artificial intelligence. But I love to use it, or at an organization, our organization, Legitt AI, we use this acronym as assistive intelligence, because a small business cannot afford to hire more people, because that will again kill the margins that they are trying to make. What we should be doing instead is exploring for tools that do not consume our time, but they act as your assistant. So that's where the word assistive intelligence comes from, and what we have been working at, not only even as a Legitt AI platform, otherwise also when we consult with clients, when we discuss with clients. And it's not that we engage with customers just for selling a Legitt AI platform or converting them to customers, Legitt AI customers, but trying to help them to solve the existing problems that they have in business, maybe through Legitt AI, maybe through other tools that they might want to use. But yes, always, always kind of stressing on the point that get a tool that assists you in your processes, rather than getting a tool that you have to first learn, then you have to spend a lot of time and effort to actually run that tool. So that's something that we always insist. So some of the problems that the customers face is mismanaged leads. How to say ensure that you do not miss out on any query that has come from the customer, how to manage it as a lead, then how to reply to those queries on time, how to create a proposal that's not only professional but captures all the details and essence of the requirements of the customer and the solution that you are proposing. Second, no or lost contracts, because a lot of businesses, what they face, the problem that they face is they sign a contract with a customer and then they forget where the contract is. Some of them are lying in your inbox, some of them are stored in your local machine or Google Drive or Dropbox, or somebody who's managing the customer, or the account manager who's managing the customer may leave the job, and you don't know where the contract is, when it is ending, and how to renew them. Okay. One, have a contract in place. Two, do not lose the contract. Keep a track of the contract, because therein lies the revenue that you have to build from the customer. So that's the second aspect. The third is, even if you have the contracts in place, how do you ensure that you capture all the milestones which are there? You do not miss out on the renewals. Okay. So these two are the aspects where the revenue leakage occurs. So sometimes if you fail to bill a milestone or renew a contract on time, a customer that has to pay in this month might delay the payment for next month, but all the expenses that you bear in this month have to be paid out in this month itself. So why to avoid create such a situation where the money that is coming from customers, the revenue that is coming, is delayed, and the expenses anyhow you have to bear. So keep a track. How do we keep a track of these milestones, these renewals? We will discuss on that. And then, if you are spending too much manual effort, that is also consuming a lot of your bandwidth and billable time, because either you can spend that time on serving existing customers or getting new customers. So how to avoid that manual effort that you spend. Okay. So now, before we go to say some of the AI capabilities that you can use, I would like to take you to the product where we can actually see. Yeah, let me share my screen where we can actually see how we can uh, use Legitt AI to manage some of these processes. Okay. So this is the screen. If you are able to see it, just give a thumbs up, or if you're not able to see it, just drop a message in the chat. Right now we are on the dashboard. Good. So you guys are able to see it. Okay. So now this is the dashboard um, that you see once you log in to Legitt. Okay. So this actually for small businesses can serve as a single or one-stop shop to manage everything for a customer. So when I say everything, right from when the customer comes in as a lead, uh, converts to an opportunity, you create a proposal, send it out to customers, sign the contract, and then track the milestones and renewals on the platform. So now, as I mentioned, that it's very important for us to first manage the existing customers or existing contracts. It may sound slightly odd, but what we suggest the clients when they start using Legitt AI is that, okay, let's start by managing your existing contracts on the platform before we go to say creation of new contracts. So this is the upload functionality where you can start using the platform. These are some of the contracts or agreements that you would have generated, or maybe if there is a team member that would have created these in the last few days. These are the alerts and notifications generated on signed contracts, so that you do not miss on any of these alerts. I'll go through the detail. Then you can create, you can sign, you can manage your leads and opportunities on the platform. But we'll come to them as we move to the creation of new business. Before that, we would discuss how to manage your existing customers. So this is coming back again to the existing contract. So this is the upload and review functionality. Why review? I'll show you. So just if you have an existing contract, you can just pick and choose and upload the contract. So just let me find out. Okay, so let me just click this. Okay, I've just picked up a contract that is just give me a moment. It's slightly slow. Okay, so you just pick up any contract that you have already signed or is yet to be signed, but yes, it is finalized. Drop it here, click on next. So now what it will do is, number one, the system uploads the contract into the application or the platform. Two, it will go through the contract just like a human being would do. So saving you a lot of time, because whenever you get a document or whenever you create a document, you review it, or whenever you get a document to sign or a contract to sign, you will go through it, each of the clauses, and see the important insights which are there. Two, what you would do is, even if it is a signed contract, you would like to manage that on the platform. So it does two things. One, it reviews the contract on your behalf. Two, it uploads the contract into the platform. Okay. So what it does is, after analyzing, first thing it will do is it will create a summary of the contract here. Meanwhile, it's creating the summary. What you can do is just check. It'll extract the events which are there in the contract and the clauses which are there in the contract. So now what it has done here is, number one, it has picked up the available key clauses. So all the clauses which are there in the contract based on the intent of those sections. Say, for example, confidentiality clause. This is the confidentiality clause. This is the termination clause, indemnification clause. So all the important clauses which are important, governing law. What is the governing law? This contract shall be governed by and constituted in accordance with the laws of the state of Delaware. Okay. So all this information that you pick up manually, the system does on your behalf. For customers' requirements, if there are any specific clauses that they definitely want to manage and track, we can custom train the AI. So that's one aspect. Second is, Based on the nature of the contract, what it will do is it will tell you that okay, these clauses we think should have been there but are not there. So it will advise you that okay, this is if they are important, just be careful. If the document is not yet signed, please get them added and then sign. Otherwise, be aware that these clauses are missing in the document. Next, the more important aspect is managing the milestones. So what it has done is it has picked up the key events from the contract and displayed here. And what you can do is you can, if you want to manage them all, or you just want to pick and choose, you can do that, or just select all. Okay, click here, it will add all the alerts to your pipeline, that okay, these are the milestones that you have to manage. Or it can be a renewal date, it does not have a monetary value attached to it. It can be a payment clause, or a say a payment milestone, so they'll have all these values also attached to them, monetary values. Then you feel they are important, you can add to your Google Calendar. So the system gives you option of either configuring your Microsoft Outlook or Google Calendar. You can pick and choose whichever you want. So now it has added to the Google Calendar. And if you want to manage them as your to-do list also, just click here, it will add to your to-do list also. That okay, these are the things that you have to do. So now imagine a scenario, you have uploaded one contract, you upload say maybe 10 other contracts, or a dozen more, or 100 more, whatever may be the size of your business, you can upload these contracts, and it will create a single alerts pipeline for you. Say for all the contracts that you have, in chronological order, it will show you that okay, these are the alerts generated for the signed contracts, uploaded contracts, and this is what you have to manage. So by default, 30 days before an event occurs, it will start giving you alerts and color code that okay, in next 7 days, these are the red ones are the task that you have to manage, and then next week these orange ones, then yellow ones, and then green ones. So you can manage them accordingly, or you can manage them as your tasks, and further reassign these tasks to other people. If you have to do in your organization, you can further reassign them, or you can create new tasks for them. That okay, this is say generate uh, an AMC invoice. Okay, so just give the a description, the due date of this task, and then you can pick and choose your team members, assign it to them. If there are multiple team members, you can assign to multiple team members. If there are any supporting documents, you can attach them here. And if you want to create a calendar alert, or an alert on the application, just click here, create the task, and it will create the task and assign to other team members. So you can manage your existing task, you can manage, create new tasks and assign to the team. And this completes the management of your existing contracts on the platform. So for generally for smaller businesses, this is the way we can manage, because the volume of contracts is not so high. It can be, I mean, maximum will be 20, 30, 50, or 100 contracts. You can manually upload them. For slightly larger businesses, if the volume of contracts is more, um, we have repo analyzer. So we will not discuss repository analyzer in this discussion, because it's a separate topic altogether. So for larger organizations where the complexity of contracts is much higher, the volume of contracts is much higher, and the insights to be created from those contracts is say has a very diverse kind of say attributes. So you can create your dashboard, you can create your alerts, reports, you can chat with the whole repository. We will have a separate session. Okay. So this is the way you manage your existing contracts, upload them, create alerts of milestones, of renewals. In a timely manner, you will get these alerts so that you can follow up with the customer and either get the milestone done and build, or get the renewal of the contract. So now coming to how do you manage, say, new customers? So what we have done is, you can start using Legitt right from the lead stage. Say for example, this is a demo instance. I just have a couple of the leads and opportunities added here. What you can do is, this is your dashboard. You will see that, okay, how many leads do you have? 10 leads. What's the value? 4,776 is the value of these leads. Opportunities, 5 opportunities worth around $50,000. You can just check the split also, how many of them qualified, non-qualified opportunities. So you can toggle between the two, lead and opportunity details. You can toggle various other insights you can get on the platform. But you can start by managing a new lead from creating a new lead from this button. Click here, just maybe enhance it. Give the company information. You can create the company, assign it to different team members that you have on the platform. You can start with a status that if you are, say, whether you are creating a new lead or an opportunity. I mean, some of the leads you will know that, okay, this is a sure short conversion, we'll definitely convert it, or it is a lead coming from an existing customer, so or an extension of an existing project only, so you can directly add as a opportunity. Click on lead priority. You can set up that, okay, is it high, medium, low, what is the priority, because accordingly you can generate reports, you can schedule your time, you can say manage, say if it is a if you have different say experience levels of resources in your sales team, you can say that, okay, if it is a high priority, I should assign it to a certain person in my team. If it is low priority, I should assign to some other person, because that manages your, say, lead nurturing, say activities. You might give it to certain other people, I mean certain people in your team, then lead closing or qualifying the lead to other people. So you can manage those kind of setup. Also you can manage say the contact of the organization where you are engaging, because say customer might be, say, PepsiCo. The contact will be a person inside that team that you are engaging with. The email of the person, when was the person last contacted, what is the estimated value. By default, it will pick up last contact detail, date that you are logged in the lead, expected closure. You can put it because it'll help you build your pipeline. That, okay, when do I say I mean actually convert this and start getting the revenue from this lead. Different sources you can, whether it came through referral, social media, an existing customer, or through an ad, direct mail. All those details you can capture. You can type in the detailed description or the requirements, any background info that you have, that, okay, this is for, say, um, Middle East unit of this organization. Or you can keep adding, say, multiple. Whenever you talk to the person, if there is a new information that you capture, you can keep adding that. You can keep adding new interactions, that, okay, on 4th of say October, I contacted the person. On, say, 10th of October, I sent a mail. On 20th of October, we negotiated on the pricing. So all those things you can do. And for yourselves, you can create a to-do list, that, okay, this is what I have to do on this particular lead, because the customer might have said that, okay, do call me on 15th of October. Just mark it that, okay, for 15th of October, I have to call the person or send out a mail. And if there are any attachments, like there might be a requirement document, RFP, RFI, that the customer has shared with you, you can drop it here. Okay. So once you register the lead, you can convert it into opportunity. Okay. So let me pick up an existing opportunity, and then you can from the dashboard, you can just click here. It will take you to all the leads that you have. It will show you that, okay, these are the new leads, these are the contacted leads, these are the qualified leads, these are the converted leads. And once you convert the lead into opportunity, either directly from opportunity you can go, or you can just list down the opportunities here. So this is an opportunity. lead that has been converted into opportunity. You can expand the screen from here, fill in all the information, additional information. And what the system does is, so once you convert a lead into opportunity, you can share a proposal. So just click here. It'll help you in creating creating the proposal. So it starts from sales enablement. So there is a contract management process also. I'll take you through. Say, just click here. Whether you want to generate using AI, you can do that. Or if it is you want to use Legitt proposal templates, just click here. You want to use Legitt AI editor, you can use Microsoft Word also. So we recently partnered with Microsoft to launch the Legitt AI add-in for Microsoft Toolbar. You can just say pick up a template in Word format, upload to Legitt AI directly from the toolbar of Microsoft Word. So right now I'll show you. You can use Legitt AI editor, whether you have your own template or no. I'll say I do not have a template. I can select a template. Say if it is for, say, a marketing proposal. So just search here. There are so many, I mean, different types of marketing proposals itself. So we have, I think, more than 100 plus different, say, templates of proposals on the platform. Say if it is, say, affiliate marketing, social media marketing proposal, click here. What it will do is within seconds pick up all the content of the proposal, pour it into the editor, and highlight all these variables which are there. So you can give in the client's name, your own company name, other different details that you have. You can do it here, and you can further edit it. That okay, you can edit. Just type it here. You can choose different fonts. You want to add a cover page, you can do it. So there are multiple options you can pick and choose, and add a cover page. Say I choose this one. So this proposal will now have a cover page, beautiful cover page. You can further edit it. You want to further add an image. You want to add a pricing table. You can add the price, the description, the quantity, the details. You can do it. And then what you can do is directly add the customer here itself. You can give the name of the customer, email ID, company name, whether the customer needs to accept the proposal or receives a copy. I mean, if the customer is an approving authority within the organization, you can say that the person needs to accept. So once you add, finish, and send it from here, the customer receives the copy in the email. I'll not go to that process because it will take a lot of time. And the customer can either accept it or reject it with comments. So once it is, say, the customer rejects it, it will create a new version of the proposal, so that you keep a track of all the different changes that you have done, different versions that you have sent to the customer, and you can go to and fro till the customer closes it. And once the customer closes or approves this, you can start creating the contract with the person. Okay, just click on contract, or if you have an approved proposal, you can start from there itself, convert it into a contract, or just click here. Uh, whether you want to use Microsoft Word again or Legitt AI editor, you say I want to use Legitt AI editor. Either you can create from scratch or upload, but I'll show you, say, templates. You can, again, we have around 500 plus templates of different contracts and agreements here. Say it's a marketing agreement, click here. It will take you to the editor. That okay, this is a marketing agreement that I'm signing with the customer. Give all the variables here. If there are any specific changes you want to make, you can make them here, or further edit that. Okay, again, add a cover page. It'll say give you the options to add cover page, other different things. What is different here is, one, you can add collaborators. That okay, if there is some other person in your organization that needs to collaborate with you, you can add the person. The person can be an editor or can only comment. Editor, add them as an editor. If there is an approver, you can add the person as an approver also by just clicking here, and it will create a visual workflow here. Okay, and again, in same manner, it will create the first version, and then there are, if there are changes, you can it will create the next version. What is important here is, even before you finish it, you can actually run it through the clause analysis, that okay, are all the available clauses here, or are there any missing? You can edit it, and then you can send it to the signatory. Right now what it does is, the person who's creating the contract is added as a signatory by default. You can delete it if you are not the signatory, and you can add the customer. Say if you are the person who will sign it, click here. There are multiple functionalities. You can create a sequential signing order, or I mean, anybody can sign out of the two, and then you place them, this signatory blocks, wherever it is required. That okay, this person has to sorry, this person has to sign it here, this person has to sign here. If you want to add initials, stamp, all those things you can do. Say for example, I want the initials of the person also to be added here. Yeah, to be added here. I want it on all the pages. I'll just click here, say apply on all pages. It will add to all pages, and then you can change the position also on any page that you want. And once you finish it, you can send it for signing. Okay, so now what you can do is, before you can set an expiry. If the person signs between 30 days, you can they can sign, otherwise it will expire. And you can send a reminder also, that okay, send a reminder every day till the person doesn't sign the contract. Click on I accept. If there is any specific message or a custom message you want to send to the customer, you can add it here, otherwise leave it blank. Continue. Now what it will do is, it will send the document for signing. Since I am added as a signatory, it will ask me that okay, do you want to sign it now, or want to sign later? I'll say I'll sign it later, and it will bring me to the dashboard. So now a person who exists in Legitt, this comes in the inbox. So I can just click here, sign the document. Or the person who does not exist in Legitt, it will go as a URL in the mail. The person clicks the URL, it opens like this. Click on continue, and it will guide me through the document wherever I have to sign. And once I click on say start, it will take me to the position that okay, this is the first initials you want. I'll just pick one. Or what I can do is, I can add the same to all the blocks except, and I can sign by picking up say I can type my name, I can draw my signature, I can upload an image. If I have signatures saved on the platform, I can use that. Let me just draw, click here, and finish, and it will sign the document. So now what it does is, it'll create a unique ID for each signature, and the signature certificate also. It will show you here that okay, there were two people who had to sign this document, out of which one person has signed and the second is left. So all those, it'll update the workflow also, that who created the document, who signed it. When both the parties sign, it will add the document to your signed contracts, and again extract the alerts. You can add those alerts to your alerts pipeline, like we added. So this actually completes the complete end-to-end cycle of first managing your existing contracts on the platform, because that is very important. You already have the revenue signed with the customer, so that's milestones, and the renewal date is important. So that's the upload function that we discussed. If there is an existing document you just have to sign, you can just upload here and sign. works like any other e-signature tool. And if you have to just directly create a contract, you can start by creating a contract. You just want to create a proposal, you can by creating, using the sales enablement part. Or if you want to use the end-to-end functionality of managing your leads, opportunities, and against the opportunities, creating a contract, creating a proposal, and then against that proposal, once sent to the customer, signed upon, if you want to convert it into a contract and manage on the platform, sign on the platform, and then manage all the alerts and milestones on the platform. That's also done. So this is the way we connect the the say management of existing customers, uh, managing your leads on a single platform, opportunities on a single platform. What it does in practice is, once you start using the platform, it takes away a lot of time and effort spent in just organizing your leads, opportunities, contracts, proposals, or creation of these contract proposals. So something uh, which takes, say, maybe might take a few hours to a couple of days, you can create it in, say, within a few minutes, or maybe half an hour, 25 minutes. Send it out to the customer. If the customer loses a copy, you have the copy in your repository. So this is the repository. Whenever you are creating documents, they'll be always in drafts, and then you finish it, it'll always be in finished. You send it for signatures or approvals, it will be in pending. So you do not have to spend time and effort in managing your folder structure itself. What we have seen with some clients, mid-size to large clients as well, it eliminates up to, say, 80% of the manual effort that you spend on day-to-day basis for managing these activities. So that's where Legitt AI comes in. Even if you do not want to use the platform, the method for say managing existing revenue and creating new revenue is to have the contract management process in place, managing alerts in place, managing renewals in place, and then properly managing the existing leads, opportunities, and proposals in place. But if you use a platform like Legitt, and we have combined everything onto a single, do not need an extra CRM for it. You do not need a e-signature tool. You do not need a repository or even Google Dropbox. Everything in a single platform. Manage your say CRM processes, lead opportunities, proposals, contracts, and then follow-on processes on the signed contracts. So this is all on the details. If you have any questions, you can type it out in the chat. I would love to say answer them. Or if you want a further detailed discussion on your requirements and how, because we can give a lot of inputs on how some of our other customers have been solving those issues, or catering to those requirements, or whether Legitt AI will be a tool fit for say managing your processes, your requirements. Can it be customized? Can it be custom trained for your existing requirements? Can it be integrated with your existing CRM or any other ERP that you might have in your organization? We can definitely schedule another call, another discussion. You just have to drop a mail to me or info@legitai.com or Dhruv, and we would love to answer.
Yeah,
Your
Harsh, there's a question.
Yes. Mhm.
That in regards to leads in proposal generation, is there available a variety of templates for business development, consulting or related services, international market, or product development, or
Yes.
template
So
references?
yeah. So if you noticed while creating the proposal, um, we said, okay, let's use the proposal templates, and just click here. So we have more than, I think now more than 150 different types of templates. Say, even if you are say creating a proposal for marketing, just type marketing here. You will get say a lot of templates just for marketing. In bracket it's written marketing podcast production. So we have even created proposals for very new trends, say for example webinar production, for influencer marketing. So all those SEO services, digital marketing, video production. So a lot of templates just for marketing. So if there are other say services or products you sell, you just pick up, if the exact template is not available, just pick up something that comes nearest to your requirement. Just say social media marketing proposal or whatever, say content writing proposal, click it, and then you can further edit uh, the document in the editor. So now it'll pick up all the content of the proposal, take it to the editor. You can edit and then say send it to the customer right away there only. Is there any other question I can answer?
I think that's all for now. Anyone else has got any other questions? Please type in.
And I again repeat, if there are any specific requirements which might need time to discuss, you can just drop in a mail. We would love to answer that. Uh, there is an extension to the question, that the question was towards the opposite direction. Great on new digital this, but about other industries. Okay, so what we have on the proposal and contract also. So let me just pick up this. There is something called AI contract generator, and we have the similar version for proposal generation also. So if you are say generating a contract or a proposal, so you can just pick up just type it here. Say let me say employee contract. Okay, employment contract, or you can just give your name here. What it will do is it'll on the fly generate the sections and details of that proposal or contract that you are writing, and it'll ask you about, say, the basic information. Just give the information here. Okay, say this is for say technology services, or maybe construction, or whatever traditional industry or manufacturing. You can Legitt AI and say NASA. Uh, what is the legal jurisdiction? Just legal jurisdiction is apologies, my browser is acting slightly slow. Okay, say it is United States, and by the time you finish giving this information, it would have created the document for you. So for some of the templates, I mean, there are almost 500 plus templates of proposals and contracts on the platform. For others, you can use the Legitt AI contract generator. Just give the basic information, it will create the document for you. Or for similarly for proposals, say if you have the requirement document, what you can do is you can just drag and drop the document here. Just as we created a contract using AI, it will create the proposal for you by analyzing the contracts. But that uses Legitt AI. Yes.
So yeah, I think one thing that I would like to add has maybe is worth mentioning, that as we keep growing, we keep adding different kind of proposals templates on our platform. This is not just the fixed list; we keep adding it. So if we see somebody creating certain type of proposals quite often, we would add that as a template for everyone. So that's how it does. That's how we do. So, yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Good. So I think there is no other question. So what again I suggest is that if you further have any questions, queries, and you want to discuss in detail some of the functionalities that we showed here, this is a very high level overview that we have given. There's a lot of functionality which is still there. As I said, Microsoft add-in is there, so a lot of functionality by using just the Microsoft Word add-in. We recently partnered with Microsoft. They actually announced it on their website. So we are further creating depth in the functionality that we have created for Microsoft. And if there are any requirements, even if you do not want to use the platform, we can definitely discuss and also share how some of our other customers or some of the other players in the industry are solving those problems. So would really love to engage. Just drop in a mail either at info@legitai.com or my email ID. And for all the attendees of the webinar, we share a couple of videos of the product. You can definitely go through them. And you can definitely schedule a demo by either coming onto the website or dropping a mail. I'll again repeat, info@legitai.com. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you guys for your time. Wonderful. We keep arranging these webinars not only for discussing the product, but certain other topics which say related to proposals, related to sales, related to contracts, related to some of the new tools that are coming in the market, related to some of the issues that we see customers facing and how they are solving it. So we do keep say attending these webinars, and we can create it as a knowledge sharing kind of a session. Would love to engage further on. Thank you everyone. Thanks,
Thank
Ravi.
everyone. Have a good day. Bye-bye.